you're in Nigeria and you're looking for one of the easiest ways to start building your travel history, Ghana is honestly one of the best places to begin. And here is why. For most Nigerians, traveling to Ghana is simple, affordable, and very flexible. In fact, under ECOWAS agreement, Nigerians can enter Ghana without a visa for short stays. Here is what most people don't realize. Even though entry is easy, how you travel and the records you build on your passport can actually affect your future visa applications, especially for countries like the UK, Schengen, Canada, or South Africa. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to travel from Nigeria to Ghana in 2026, step-by-step process, whether by air or by road. I'll break down the costs, booking process, border experience, and how to make it useful for your travel history. Let's get right into it. First, let's understand something very important. Ghana is one of the easiest international travel routes from Nigeria, and it is actually one of the smartest first trips you can make if you want to build your passport profile, because every entry and exit stamp matters. And those stamps are what visa officers look at when you apply for countries that require travel history. I'm talking about countries like UK, Schengen visas, and lots more. Now let's talk about how to actually travel. You have two options. You can travel by road or by air. Let's start with road travel, because that is what most people use. To travel by road, you usually book through international transport companies like GIG Mobility or other licensed cross-border transport services. The process is very simple. First, you go to their booking platform online. Then you select international trip. After that, you choose whether you want a one-way trip or a round trip. Round trip is usually cheaper because you are booking going and return together. Next, you select your departure location, for example, Lagos. Then your destination, which is Accra, Ghana. After that, you choose your travel date. And if it is a round trip, your return date as well. Then you select number of passengers. Once that is done, you proceed to seat selection. You usually see different seats available, front, middle, back. Then you choose your preferred bus time. There are usually morning trips, afternoon trip, and night buses. Night buses are very popular because you leave in the evening and arrive Ghana the next morning. After selecting everything, you proceed to payment. You can pay with your card, bank transfers, or online payment options. Once payment is successful, you receive your booking confirmation. On the day of your travel, you simply go to the terminal with your receipt or booking details and you board the bus. That is very simple. You see, that's it. Now, here is something very important. If you're traveling by road, you will pass through multiple countries before Ghana. And this is where travel history becomes very interesting. You get passport stamps from Nigeria exit, Benin Republic entry and exit, Togo entry and exit, and finally Ghana entry. So in one trip, you've gotten 3 stamps on your passport. And this is exactly what helps you when applying for stronger visas later. Now, let's talk about air travel. Flying from Nigeria to Ghana is much faster but more expensive. To book a flight, you go to any flight booking platform and select your route. Departure is usually Lagos or Abuja. Destination is Accra, Ghana, airport code ACC. Then, you choose one way or round trip. Flights usually take about 1 hour to 1 hour 20 minutes. When it comes to price, you are generally looking at 180,000 naira to 450,000 naira one way, 350,000 naira to 800,000 naira round trip. Prices depend on airline booking time and travel season, with December and peak travel periods being very expensive. Prices depend on airline booking time and travel season, with December and peak holiday periods being the most expensive. After selecting your flight, you fill in your details. This includes your name, passport information, email, and phone number. Then you proceed to payment. Once payment is successful, your e-ticket is sent to your email. On the day of your travel, make sure you arrive at the airport at least 2 hours early. You will go through check-in, then Nigeria immigration will stamp you out, and on arrival to Ghana, you'll be stamped in. That gives you 2 clear passport stamps. Now, let's quickly compare both options. Road travel is cheaper and gives you more stamps, which is good for travel history. Air travel is faster and more comfortable, but gives fewer stamps. So if your goal is strictly building travel history, road travel is actually very powerful. But if your goal is convenience, flying is easier. Now, before I end this video, here are a few tips you need to know. 1. Always travel with your international passport. 2. Make sure it has at least 6 months validity. 3. Book your tickets early to save money. And finally, always keep your receipt and travel documents safe. If you found this video helpful, make sure you like, you subscribe, and turn on notifications for more practical travel guides like this. And if you need help with your visa applications like UK, Schengen, Canada, South Africa visas, you can click the link in the description to reach out to us. We are here to serve you anytime, any day.